and comb is being built. So we're... Whew. Welcome Ridge Life, I'm Tim. Today we are up at the Ridge Apiary, and it is midsummer here in West Tennessee. We've been feeding our bees 1-to-1 sugar water, and we're going to check them today, see how that sugar water is doing, see if they've taken a lot of it. And we have 2 smaller hives. They're only 1 8-frame deep. We're going to see if we're ready to expand those to 2 8-frame deeps in preparation for the fall flow. We'll start off with our Hatmaker colony. This is named after Ernie Hatmaker. We have Queen Ernie in here, friend of ours on YouTube, her husband Ed Hatmaker. So let's go ahead and open up, see how Queen Ernie's doing today. We've got bees inside here, which is a good sign. Set that off to the side. Get our top cover, or inner cover I should say. Get a little smoke down in here for them. A little bit of a windy day today, and it's hot. Oh yeah, look at all the bees. So I think we're ready to advance up. Small hive beetles have been a little active. You gotta watch out getting too much space in the summertime like this when the small hive beetles are going crazy. But we don't want to overburden them, that's for sure. So you can see all these small hive beetles. Bees have taken care of most of them. They're all stuck in the Swiffer sheets here. You can see that one's alive, but the rest of them, yep, they got most of them. But we have got a lot of full frames in here. Matter of fact, completely full. And our water, our sugar water, is completely empty. So we need to fill this up and get ready to have the fall flow come in and them advance up, and we want to fill that second deep. Second deep is going to allow them to have all the stores they need to get through the winter. We won't be harvesting honey off Hatmaker colony this year. I'm going to be moving the feeder to the top box, and the bees like to move up. So we're going to have the most of the empty frames up top, but I am going to checkerboard some of the full frames from down below up top. Make sure the queen's not on here. Get off any of this burr comb that likes to attach itself. Got that off of there. So this is completely empty. We'll be filling that up here in the top box. Let me get a little smoke here. All right. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm doing a little inspection. See how they're doing. Move slowly. All right, we got lots. We have nectar on here and honey. So this is all from the sugar water, and we did do an open feed of honey recently. Hopefully you all saw that. That was pretty cool. The honey frames we extracted. Move on down, and now we've got pollen and honey, and the ladies are sucking on it hard right now because I gave them the smoke. Now you can see here's brood. And lots of pollen. So pollen is really coming in. You know, there's not much nectar flow right now here in West Tennessee this time of the year. So there's brood on that one in the center where I expect it. Bring this one up. And we got brood on here. Queen Ernie's probably running around here somewhere. Oh, lots of pollen. Here we go. We got brood on here. There we go. I see lots of little larvae, pollen. That's nice. We got a queen cell over here. Let's see if there's anything in it. It's on the side. Nope, there was nothing in it. That's good. That was just a little bit of practice. Okay, bring that down there very slowly. And I'm going to determine which ones I want to bring up into the top box. All right, we got brood here. All different stages. Brood here. Queen Ernie, thank you very much. All right, I think I'm probably going to bring this one up. It's nice. Okay, bring that one up. Maybe set this, I'm going to set it back in there carefully, because she may be on there and I may have just missed her. See what we got on this one. This one feels like it's got some honey. I'll brood, lots of brood. She's really active on this one. We'll leave this one down below. Don't see the queen? Yeah, she's doing great. Super Seizure. Good deal, good deal. All right. Put that back down in there, and there's lots of honey on the outside of this one. I can see that now. Come up slowly. She's got brood on the inside. Oh, yeah. Brood on the inside. And she actually has brood on this one, too. Wow. So she's been active all the way to the edge. Yeah, it's time to bring this up. So I got a lot of choices here to bring up. Get some of this brood comb off here. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this one down, and this one down. And I'll have these dispersed. So I got to leave room for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. So it's 2. Should be pretty easy on me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I'm going to move this one up, which was stores. Actually, I'm going to leave that one on the outside edge there. I like that there. And this one was stores. I'm going to move it up here on the outside edge. Okay, so the feeder will be on that side. And I'm going to move this one with the brood, which was in the middle there. Move this one up. Make sure I get enough room. I don't push Ernie off if she's in here. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feeder will go right in there. There we go. So now I'm going to disperse these frames in. And since there was brood on that one, I'm going to bring this one to the outside. There we go. Put that one right in there. And that one. Come together. I got a foundationalist I'm going to put in there. They'll bring that out with all this sugar we feed them. Got to make sure my bee space is good. Bee space is always important. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 3 frames checkerboarded in. We'll bring these up. Let me get my Swiffers put back across. There's still a little bit of activity left in those, so I'll bring that up there. All right, get my bee space good here. There we go. Now let's go ahead and fill our feeder. We have got beautiful 1-to-1 sugar water. Go ahead and get a cup of that. Let that drain off. Look how clear that is and beautiful. I do not want to get any of this out on the outside of the colony because it will induce robbing. That's why we reduce the entrances during the dearth here. Whenever there's no nectar flow, we've reduced the entrances to the hive so robber bees don't come and just take all their stores, kill out our bees. See if I can pour this in without making too much of a mess. As long as it got inside there, I'm okay. That's an empty frame right there. But I want to fill up this feeder. Give them all the stores they need to draw out wax on these new frames we put in. They have to draw out that wax, and it is a time-consuming, laborious process for them to do that. Anything that I spill outside on the ground, I have got to wipe up when I get done, so these ladies don't get robbed out. I will clean it all up. Now that we've got our feeder full, we can go ahead and get our inner cover on. With the feeder on the inside, I want to make sure I have my top entrances up top. I don't want them robber bees to have easy access to our food stores we're giving our smaller colonies. So put the entrances on the top. Now if I've got a top feeder, I put the entrances on the bottom. That's just the way I work. So let's go ahead and get Hatmaker colony closed up. Once I get done feeding all the bees, I'm going to come back and clean up anything I've spilt on the outside, just to make sure everything is safe for them. So we love our bees, and we want to make sure that they are safe, and they take care of us, we take care of them. So let's move on down the line. Moving on down the line to FedEx bees. FedEx bees is doing very, very well. They have got lots of activity. I'm looking forward to seeing what the inside looks like. The feeder is completely empty, So we will fill this up. First, I want to take a look at a few frames down below. So let me get this feeder off here. We got lots of bees. You can see completely empty on the feeder, but we will make sure we take care of that. Let's get a little smoke down in here. You hear them go roar. Alrighty. So let's see what we've got. Oh, they've got some new drawn comb, which is really nice. It means the feeding we did has helped them a lot. Yes. So you can see all that is new drawn comb with nectar. So they took the 1-to-1 syrup water, plus they took the honey from the frames we extracted. I left down there and open fed, and they have drawn this out nicely. So lots of new wax on there. Set this off to the side just for a second. Check next frame over. Ooh, I see lots of brood on the other ones. Ooh, we got honey and brood. That is awesome. So you got honey at the top, brood there in the center. Same thing on this side. Honey at the top, brood in the center. So I am very happy. I really don't have to do too much more into these bees. I don't like messing with them too much when it's hot like this, because, oh yeah. So FedEx bees is doing great. Lots of brood. Queen is doing an amazing job. I don't see a bunch of queen cells, which means swarming is not imminent. I like that. Let's see, pull this one out. Oh yeah, great job, ladies. Great job to the queen. Let's go ahead. I don't see a bunch of small hive beetles either, so they're doing well. Let's go ahead and get this put all back together. Get them fed so they can draw out a little more comb. See, they got more comb to draw out on this one. So let's get that put in there. Get the bee space right. Check our, yeah. Not too many small hive beetles. That's good on this one. So good job, ladies. Let's go ahead and get our inner cover back on. Inner cover with the holes down. Holes down. Since the feeder is on top, get the feeder up here. Now we can fill this up with that 1-to-1 syrup water, which they so need this time of year. All right, so I got a little rag on the ground here in case I spill some as I'm transferring over. And I have got to fill this up. So I fill the inside there. Fill. Beautiful syrup water. Bees love and need this in the summertime. Helps them get a great start for the fall. Have all the wax they need to put that real honey in. Put the nectar in to make that real fall honey that we so love to share with all our family and friends. Get this about half full. Move on down to the other ladies that need some loving as well. Again, I like to put some across the top so they know it's there. They sure will. All right, go ahead and get our cover on. Don't need inner cover on top of this because it seals so the bees can't get into it. So we need to get this lady out of here. There we go. Get that top on. FedEx bees ready to go. Take a quick look at family bees here. See how they're doing. Oh yeah, this was a split we did off of FedEx bees. FedEx was doing so well. We did a split. And they have just, we added a second deep onto them last time. I forgot. I thought I had 3 with only 1 deep. We actually advanced this one before. So they are doing well. Let me get up here so you can see how much they've advanced. Small hive beetles. Got a few running around here. I'll save that. See what we've got going on up here. Move this out slowly. And they have filled it up with some 1-to-1 syrup water. That's good. Set this off to the bottom for a second. See else? If we moved anything else up. Oh, that one's so heavy. They've got lots of stores in that one. Look at all the honey in that one, guys. Very, very full. All right, this is a new frame. See what they've done with it. They've started filling it out. That's good. So I'm gonna flip this one around. Oh, we got brood in the center. Brood in the center. Might see a queen, who knows. Bring it out slowly. There we go. We've got nice brood pattern. Don't see any queen cells. Man, she is doing great. There's a little supersedure, little bitty baby. No thing to worry about. All right, I'm very happy with what I see here. Let's go ahead and get these guys fed. And I'm going to mix this one. Let's see, has that got little stores? I'm gonna move it in. Give them a little more room in the center. Here we go. And then put that one right in here. There we go. Like what I see. Like what I see. Again, the feeder is ready and it is completely empty. So let's go ahead and get this filled up. All right. Get it filled up. Harder to fill these little ones like this without spilling. You just got to be careful. Again, I don't want to spill on the outside of the box for sure. That's why I got a rag on the ground here. Let this drip. Drip, drip, drip. Come in. Get it right in there. Got to make sure they have what they need. Go ahead and get it covered up. Get family bees closed up here. And we can move on down the line. Making quick work of it today. It is so hot out here though, guys. So hot. Move on down. Now we're over at barn bees. This is one of my biggest colonies. This was a swarm catch we caught on top of the barn. If you haven't seen that video, it's pretty amazing. Tried moving them at nighttime with very little success. I got stung. Oh, it was terrible. But they are a huge swarm, probably one of the largest I've ever caught. And we got them in here and they quickly moved up to 2 deeps. They really didn't fit in 1 deep when I first caught them. But they are doing great. You can see them actually bearding down below there. Let's go ahead and get inside and feed them. Really don't need to do too much inspection on them. Yeah, their feeder is completely empty like I thought. Like I thought it would be. Get their feeder off there. Lots of bees down here. Lots of bees. Get some smoke. I don't see a queen up there. All right. Lots and lots of bees. Let's get a little smoke, drive them down. Just want to do a quick inspection. See what we see. I see lots of new comb. That's a good sign. That's a good sign that the feeding is working. They don't have to starve. They don't have to take their honey. We feed them. It means they can draw that beautiful white comb. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I need to clean a little bit of the burr comb off the bottom here. Make sure I don't see the queen on that. Nope. Get all the bees off there. That looks good. Bees aren't too happy today because it's hot. All right. More brand new comb. Oh, look at that. Brand new comb. Got to clean up some of this wonkiness though. You don't want that wonky on there. Wonky's not a good thing, but there is honey in it, which is great. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So we got some wonkiness we got to take care of in here, because when you put in empty frames and they draw out, they can do some crazy things. Oh, that's so full. So this comb right here was not attached. You can see that. So that has to come out, and they will fix that. And this here, that can be fixed by them as well. And then we've got brood on this side. So this is fine there. And we got brood down there, and everything looks great. Lots of activity. Lots of activity. I need to clean off a little bit of that. There we are. Make sure the queen wasn't in that. Nope, we're good. All right, that looks good. Well, that was the Swiffer sheet there. All right, we're good. Get these frames back down in here. Let's see. Put that right there. Go against. Put this one right there. Go against. Make sure everything's nice and tight. These bees are not happy, so we need to go ahead and get them covered up. Got the hole to the bottom. Shift sideways, get the bees out of the way. All right, they're starting to hit me pretty good now. Get this on, now we can start feeding them. Do this not to squish too many. All right, let's start feeding them. I think I've got enough out of my bucket to start pouring. Save enough for Gunslinger bees over there. Make sure I save enough. There we go. Save that for Gunslinger bees. And get our cover on here. Seals them up. Everything adjusted properly. And we have barn bees fed. They're not too happy, but they'll be happy when they get into their sugar water. So move on down. Gunslinger bees next. Last but not least, Gunslinger bees. This was a very small swarm we caught out of the cooler in the tree stand, and we had to do the cutout of the comb from the cooler, put it into the frames, and last time we checked, they had those that comb attached to the frames, building it out. I'm really excited to see what we have in here now. We see bees, which is a good sign. Love seeing that. Now we need to get in a little deeper. All right. Oh, yes, 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 yes. We have bees. Let's give them a little smoke, drive them down. See if they've been building anything out. No sugar water left, that's for sure. They have not. Oh, yeah, they've drawn some out on this new comb. And they've got some nectar in it. That's great. And I see brood. I see brood. So, oh, slowly, guys, slowly. Don't want to hit the queen. All right, a little supersede yourself. But I see brood, I see larvae, I see all kinds of great things. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's move on over to one of the combs, frames that had the rubber bands. See how they've moved on from that. This is where I gotta really be careful. They have extended it. Oh, nice and dark. See if I can get that rubber band out of there. Yep, got that one out of there. Get that pine needle off there. Looks good, ladies. You're doing a great job. Drawing it out. I'm not going to go any further. I don't want to bother these ladies. I know they're doing well. Let's go ahead and get them fed. And that'll make me happy, make them happy. I think I can do this without making too much of a mess. Definitely won't spill it on the ground. See, this one doesn't have any bees in it. So let me go ahead and do it to this one. There we are. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. All right. They have got, that's only about a third full, but that's enough for them because they're smaller. I'll just have to check on this not too long from now. So let's go ahead and get this. Again, entrance to the top since the feeder's at the bottom. Get their cover back on. All right, everything lined up. Yes, it is. Now, let's wrap it up. Well, we added a second deep to Hatmaker Colony. Now Queen Ernie's got a place to lay more eggs and the workers can build out more comb in preparation for the fall flow. We filled up all the rest of the feeders. Looks like our Gunslinger colony is not ready for another deep, but they are doing well. The queen is laying brood and we see nectar, or at least one-to-one syrup water coming in, and comb is being built. So we're, whew. Well guys, she hit me right in the lip, and I don't know if it got me enough to make it swell up. I didn't really feel the big pow of a sting, but she sure bumped me, that's for sure, right on the lip. So that means the girls want me out of here, and I think it's hot enough and I need to get out of here as well. So if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to RidgeLife if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out. And as always, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go RidgeLife.
Mm-hmm.